Alright guys, Simon here, we're playing Syberia. We are somewhere in Russia at a beach resort. It's probably on the Caspian Sea or something. It's somewhere there, I think. I'm not sure if the geography actually makes sense, but anyway, let's load the game. I've also been complaining a bit about adventure games in general. I mean, the problem I feel is that like the puzzles don't make sense. You know, like back with the airship, the fact that you had to use the eagle to chase away the birds to launch the airship, that makes no sense. You need to chase away the birds to launch airplanes with jet engines, because if a bird gets sucked into a jet engine, the whole jet engine explodes. So you have to get birds away from an airport for planes, but airships don't have that problem. And then you have to crank the foghorn to send the eagle out. Why would an eagle respond to a foghorn? That makes no sense. Like these things don't actually make sense. I mean, who thinks, okay, we blow the foghorn to send an eagle out? How many times have you done that in real life? How many times have you even heard about that in real life? Like, it makes no sense. It's just these illogical things. I mean, that's the problem. It's like they give you these pieces and then they expect you to put them together in a way that don't actually make sense. That's not a fair. You know, it's not a fair riddle. I mean, riddles are inherently unfair, but it's definitely not a fair puzzle. But it's not even a fair riddle because it's just illogical. A foghorn launching an eagle? What? Anyway, so that's my problem with adventure games. I mean, if it all kind of makes sense, that is logical, then I wouldn't have a problem with it, you know. If you actually had to do things that actually, you know, make sense. You see what I mean? A foghorn launching an eagle? What? Alright, we're gonna go back here and steal things. Alright. Book. We can't play with the phone. Edenor Hotels. Kronsky Hotel. Edenor Hotels. The Edenor Hotel Group is a hotel chain with a long tradition. The first Edenor was opened in Paris in 1928. Now we have prestigious hotels located in the historic centers of each European capital. Each establishment is unique and housed in former palaces, mansions and stately homes, restored to their former glory and converted into luxury hotel apartments. Edenor hotels are ideally located for capital city exploration. You may discover the beauty of a nation's architectural heritage. While enjoying our high-quality accommodation and first-class service, your total comfort is guaranteed. Your stay in the Edenor Hotel will be much more than a stopover. The charm of each location with its period atmosphere will leave you with lasting and moving memories. Furthermore, our gourmet chefs are on hand to offer guests the finest of traditional cuisine from the host capital. We have 15 3- to 5-star establishments to our name spread throughout Europe. There's a phone number there, 4643-3643. So I guess we have to ring that. Doesn't actually say anything about Russia. That's strange. Alright, so we've got that, we've got a phone number. We can press a button, not sure what that's about. We can't open a drawer. Let's look at this. Access card, resident code. Okay, that's a day visitor. Oh, I see. Helena Romansky, 1270. Resident. Do I need to memorize this stuff? Let me just write that down just in case. 1270. Yeah, 1270 resident from 1981 onwards. Oh wait, actually there's more. Oh yeah. So are any of these names useful at all? Oh wait, these departure. Hold on, departure. Oh, she's still here. I see. Wait a minute. Day visitor Helena Romansky. That's her name. Her name's here twice. Day visitor access card. Huh. Interesting. So she never left. She was going to be a day visitor, but she stayed. Is that what it means? No, but that's 110. That's 5-6. I don't know. January, then May. That's strange. So these people are still here. Vladimir and Ivan. Oh, cool. Well, that was easy. I believe that should be everything we need from here. Alright. So we're just gonna break into her room. Awesome. What could possibly go wrong? See, that there is logical. Like, you go behind the counter, you know, look at the guest book, and then you unlock the door. Like, that actually makes sense. Using a foghorn to send an eagle out to chase away birds, that makes no sense. You see the difference? Like, reading a guest book, that actually makes sense. Oh, cool. A pool. This is pretty awesome. Can we go for a swim? I want to go for a swim. There's a walkway there. Let's just walk around. Okay, it's a pretty awesome pool, but there's nothing here as usual, although you do get like 3 screens to look at this place as usual. Chest set. Is that a chest set? It is a chest set. Can I play with it? What is this stuff? I can put something in the pool. I can also turn that. I'm not entirely sure why. What is that? Okay, now this. Okay, the spa pool is now working. Green bubbles. I'm not sure if that's a good sign or not. I don't think it is. But we can put vodka in. Alright, I guess we'll come back to the spa pool later on. There is a chess set that we can't play with. A door. Nope.
That door is locked.
That door is nope. Pretty good looking stuff. There's a thing over that side. There's also a thing that back there. Let me just keep walking around this way. Huh. Fascinating. We can't open those doors, but we can grab this stuff though. Let's just grab a few things. Just in case we need a glass. Just stash that in our shirt. Great. Amazing. Just put that right there. Cool. I guess that's what we're gonna do here. We're like some sort of kleptomaniac. Just walk around and take things. A very peculiar kleptomania. Like we take that, but not the other stuff. We're very particular about the things we steal, but have no doubt that we will steal things. Can I clip some of this stuff as well? Are there people here? Hold on, let me just play with this. That chair's having a bad day. Oh, hey,
Darn it! That doesn't work. Just as I thought.
Okay. So this thing, I thought... Is that an elevator? What is that?
That door is locked.
Well, 1270 is Helena Romansky's number, but I don't know. There's a robot. Let's play with the robot.
Hello there.
Good afternoon, miss.
Are you the hotel barman?
My name is James, miss. James, the automaton nurse. I am not a barman.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to upset you.
If you don't mind, miss, I would appreciate it if you would just be a little more rigorous in the terms you employ in the future.
Are you kidding me? I asked you if you're a barman, and you just have to say yes or no.
My name is Kate Walker.
Pleased to meet you, miss. You are not here for treatment, are you?
No, I'm not. I only want to meet Madame Romansky.
I would be delighted to serve you tea when Madame returns from her constitutional.
I don't want to impose. Maybe your mistress won't want to take tea with me.
Madame likes to complain for the sake of it. Believe me, she loves visits.
Oh, good.
In that case, thanks for the invitation. I'm looking for Madame Romansky. Do you know where she is?
3:30 to 4:30 p.m., Madame Romansky takes her daily constitutional on the pier. Tea is served at 5 o'clock sharp.
Is it possible to go see her?
As you wish, but do pay attention to the salt wind.
Okay, but how? Where is she? How do I... Bro, help.
Can you take me to Helena Romansky?
Not at this hour, miss. Madame will still be watching the sea at the end of the pier.
So?
Madame knows perfectly well that during this season I don't go down to the pier. My wheelwork goes dicky under the double corrosive action of the salt and sand winds. Listen, you can hear them sweeping up and down the beach and out to sea. We call it the salt wind here. It'll drive us all crazy one of these days.
Come on. Just make a little effort.
No, I'll stay here and make ready for Madame in case she needs me. She can be so unpredictable, such violent swings of mood.
That sounds not good. But you see how, like, they don't actually tell you where to go. And that's the thing with adventure games too, like, in a normal situation, you might expect to go, hey, can you give me directions to the pier? And then the robot would just say, okay, just go out the door and turn left. Like, any normal encounter would include that. But in order to make the game more difficult for you, they make it so they don't do that in the game, and you can't ask for directions in the game, so you just have to wander around the game for 5 minutes to figure out where or trying to figure out where to go. Like, it's kind of artificially making things more complicated just for the sake of making things complicated. Like, it's not reasonable, it's not logical, it's not, it doesn't make sense. That's the problem.
Have you ever heard of a Mr. Vorarlberg?
The name is not entirely foreign to me.
Really? You know Hans Vorarlberg?
That I cannot say, miss. Madame has forbidden me from talking about him and even mentioning his name.
Huh.
Why?
Nostalgia, sadness, medication. Call it what you humans will. We never had this conversation, did we, miss? Madame would be very angry to learn that I know, and now you know as well.
Don't worry. Mum's the word.
Right, so Madame Romansky has a problem with Hans Vorarlberg. Interesting.
Do you know Komkalsgrad? I left my train there with its engineer. You'll never guess what. It's an automaton, just like you. There's even a family resemblance.
Firstly, I would say that I do not know Komkolsgrad. Secondly, I have never taken a train. Thirdly, the existence of another automaton with such a degree of finesse as myself appears very unlikely. Madame has always assured me that I am a unique model, a gift from a former admirer.
Yeah, but you two really do look alike. And you know, I miss him.
Why is he not here with his train, then? I would never allow Madame Romansky to leave on her own.
It's a long story, but hopefully I'll see him again soon.
Such attachment is very touching, miss.
Right, so...
Well, I'm going, James. See you later, maybe.
It would be a pleasure to see you again, miss.
apparently Hans Vorarlberg managed to hook up with Romansky as well. That's impressive.
I don't need to use this console. Not yet.
Not yet. Somehow she knows that. but she doesn't know to ask for directions to the pier. I don't know. Well, Hans is doing pretty well if he managed to hook up with Helena Romansky, you know? Alright, so I need like a number to get outside. But how would I get a number to get outside? One two 1270. Yeah, 1270. Resident code. I mean, I don't know. What did I do wrong? The pier. I'm assuming the pier is outside. No, get out. What are you doing? I got a glass though. Why would I... Look, I pick up the glass, I turn on the spa. A crystal dish. Okay. These guys weren't here before. Save the game. Hey bros.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
Yeah, I think I can thrust with my queen through there. Unless...
I can see that I'm disturbing you.
Hey, no, checking two moves. Maybe I'll squeeze them with my bishop instead. Nothing like a good squeeze from a bishop.
Okay, I wouldn't like to disturb you any longer.
Awesome. What if I get some of this? No, that's not really gonna do anything. I mean, oh, they came from there. Interesting. Ah, interesting. Let me just take your card. Stick that in my shirt. Access card temporary code 0968. And is that it? Can we loot? No, we can't. Why would their code work but not Helena Romansky's one? Helena Romansky's. Wait, what was it again? 0968 or something? 0968, alright.